Bro, y'all want to hear a rant? Cause I'm about to go on a rant, right? Like like nothing to do with the game currently, cause I'll be honest, the game's kind of in like an okay state. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Bleach Saturdays. We're actually doing this one on time, on like the usual. I was actually supposed to upload a video yesterday, but I came home kind of late and I ended up just kind of passing out. Cause I did not really sleep well, so. And they'll be on. Yeah, I needed sleep. I did not necessarily get it as much as I wanted to. And then I got mixture of other annoying things to do. However, setting that fact aside, yeah, we're actually gonna do a couple quick things, but I want to talk about it for a little bit because I have been gone, not necessarily gone, but oh cool. Yep, I already own them. Yep, that's fine. But yeah, no. In all honesty, right? Deceit summons. That's fine. That's actually kind of mid, actually. But where was I going on this, right? So you know what? Actually, we actually have to do a bunch of daily shit that I don't. Yeah, so it's gonna take a minute. So I actually was looking at a PC, and I've been looking at a PC for like a long fucking time now, right? And what's been happening, if you guys aren't aware, is we're having a PC component crisis. Not so much as we're running out. In my opinion, I think we kind of are in a certain sense, but it's more like PC manufacturers are increasing the prices so much that nobody can really afford those prices. And even if I did try to afford them, every other week shit keeps changing. So it's not like, oh, let me buy this one today, and then like we'll see how let me give me some time to really think about a fucking half my salary purchase out of the entire thing, or half my entire fucking budget, just to kind of give you like an idea of what it's been looking like, right? Damn, every single one. That's awesome. But yeah, at the end of the day, I understand that it's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. However, in my humble opinion, if I'm expected to play, say, take for example, I guess if it's a free game, that's kind of like the cost is your fucking hardware, but if I expect to pay about $100 for a game and like mixture of DLCs, the base game performance-wise, and again, it's like a one-time purchase for like a long period of time, but the problem is not so much like, hey, this is a one-time purchase and then you can move on with your day. It's a one-time purchase and then you have to deal with the fucking consequences of BS happening to your games regardless. All right. I've been just watching my shit, and it's been see, I don't have any single one of this, so this is a fucking worthless thing. But yeah, no. TLDR, I just watch SSDs go from fucking and again, I already thought they were expensive, but this was the budget option, right? I was looking at the budget option, and I was looking at the expensive option, and I thought, okay, so there's really not that much of a difference between these, so maybe that's a big, and again, because it's been so expensive recently, I thought maybe I could buy it at some point, so I'll just wait it out and just watch everything slow down for a minute, right? And the answer is, ideally that was the goal, but guess what happened? It got more expensive. What got more expensive, you may be asking? Now, let me tell you a little something about things getting more expensive. Normally, one would just shake their head and then move on with their day, but things getting more expensive when you're trying to buy something is a little bit different, as we all may know. But the main thing, right, is things that are more expensive. Actually, you know what? Cause I need at least. Oh, wait, hold on. I got two of those. Those are actually pretty decent. I don't know if Orihime can handle it. I hope she can. Not with those. Not with that gear. Okay. Nope. Where's my spiritual pressure thing? Where's it at? My chappy, there we go. Alright, that's that. And then we're gonna give her some gear. But yeah, no, so like I've been just kind of watching stuff, and I'll be real with y'all. It's like one thing just watching things get expensive, because like obviously things are gonna get expensive at some point because of inflation. But it's another watching something go from like, again, like maybe like 5% change to like another 30% again over the course of a couple of days. And I watch as like I watch as like a hawk. That's why I'm concerned. That's why I'm irritated. That's why every time I fucking turn around and I think it can only get to worse. And again, yeah, that's a fucking false lie. Yeah, I tell myself every once in a while. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it other than I'm just watching a car crash just go on and on and on and on. And there's nothing I can do about it because that's just kind of how it goes. Now we're gonna grab that one. I don't want to use some more than 45 fucking stam. That is crazy. But I'm just gonna put it into perspective, right? So I've been watching two prices. One that's like $900 or close to $900, not including taxes, by the way. This is not including taxes, which is like another easily every $1,000 on electronic tech fees, or just about $1,000. You get an extra $50 fucking dollars on taxes, right? That's because of the state I'm in, as far as I can know. So it's $50 in taxes. Amazon thankfully doesn't necessarily charge me shipping fees because we have the Prime version of it, right? But setting that aside, we have that. So the original price that I was looking at, right? It's $900. That's expensive. I don't want to buy it because it used to be at one point maybe maximum $300, $400 maximum. This was 6 months ago. I understand things change, but within 6 months it went up basically triple the price. Are you fucking shitting me? And again, I don't talk about it like this, but dude, if the expensive and the cheap options only have $100 difference, why the fuck would I go for the cheap option? Because the expensive option is fucking like the difference being $100. It's like a meager, and again, it's expensive. In my head, it's like it's still expensive, but it's a difference of like 11% for a better quality product that has a longer shelf life for sure. And again, 11% is a significant factor. But when we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of dollars, that's not being necessarily like like an actual figurehead, but and it's just becoming like this is a stopping factor. My stopping factor was about $600. We're way past that at this point, because again, I'm looking I'm looking at Samsung right now. I'm looking at Samsung SSDs. Is what I'm looking at. Right? Let me be specific. I don't know where. I don't know why this is this expensive right now. And hell, y'all want to hear something ridiculous? Something truly heinous. Not only did the worst version of this SSD actually go higher than the higher quality one, not only did it do that, it went up it by 100. Again, we're talking about like now like a difference of $90, right? Right. And I don't like having these rants on this on Bleach Hatters because I rant on it on my daily life of a trash piece player. If you'd like to check out another rant, that's a fucking good one to go to. I rant on it a lot. Not so much a Bleach because I don't want to talk about it sometimes, and I'm like I already had my rant yesterday. I didn't have a rant today, But I just sat down, dude. I just sat down, opened my computer, and then I see the fucking prices. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And again, I understand things change. Again, the general estimation of the pricing was $600. That's been pretty like that's been like the standard. It's been slowly kind of going up and down here and there, like a little bit of price changes over time. The maximum was at one point, it was 850. I was like a little expensive. Maybe we were overselling it or buying it, but now I'm starting to see stuff shift up again, and I'm staring at this and saying, "Huh, you're funny." The higher the price that goes, the less likely the less likely I am to buy. And again, that's gonna be just me. But the problem is, regardless of what I say, regardless of what I do, if the price keeps going up to that high, there's really no point in me even bothering to look at this. And I've been getting irritated looking at prices for like the longest time already. All right, good stuff. All right, we're almost done. Come on, come on. All it took was Orihime 10 years to fucking beat this thing. Lovely. I wish I could get past more than +5 waves. That is kind of worthless, but yeah, no, honestly, again, simple thing. I just sat down, went to go check on the pricing because I was like, let's see how it is, and then it went up in price. I'm like, I couldn't afford it before. I definitely can't afford it now. And for a worse product, I'm not paying basically the exact same price. And the fact that the highest price it actually went up to, by the way, this is what disturbs me. The price between the worst version of the same shit, right? So this is like the imagine like PS5 Pro versus a regular PS5. The PS5 is more expensive than the PS5 Pro. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this, right? Right, like what am I supposed to do with this? Like actually, genuinely. You know, I think I'm not gonna be able to get enough out of this thing. Because that's kind of how I'm gonna have enough. I think. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Because it's 700, right? 180. That's 600, and need another 100. I think I'll have enough actually. I think I'll have enough actually. Yeah. Weird. Because I think it's 600, right? And then I do another 180. I should have enough just of those things, but it's expensive. But Jesus. I only need to do this once a week, which I think is fine, because the weekly one is the one that matters to me a bit more. The daily one's definitely better, but over time, I just can't do I can't do it. I physically can't settle myself down, sit down to do it. I think it's better for me that only plays once a week, but it's definitely kind of bad for general players. I think this event is kind of generally really shitty. Or not this event. This new daily task, right? Man, that auto could have broke right for a second. Damn. Will I have enough? think it's the third one, and then I have to do it again, I think. I mean, that is expensive on the tickets. Jesus. All right. I think it's one more. I think I'm correct. I don't think I'll have enough. Actually, I think I might just get to today's total defeated 180. What? Wait, hold on. What? Yeah, I have one more. That's it. Unless I can get less than 160, I guess. Oh, you can only get up to 3. That's kind of like the bare minimum. Is hmm. No, I think that's cooked. I think I'm only getting up to 1,300. I think I might have fucked it up at the end there. It doesn't really matter. This I'm not getting. I don't really care about it. Well, I care about it, but not enough to really lose my shit over it. Alright, I guess we'll do one more, and then we'll collect the last thing, I think. Yes. Yeah, because I think it would have cost him another fucking 300 to do it. Or another, I think another 30 tickets to do it. That's actually crazy work, brother. Alright, that's that. I don't think I got everything, sadly, but it is what it is. Damn, dude. That's just, Jesus Christ, that expensive piece of shit. Like, actually, that is so expensive in tickets, dude. Like, oh my god. Forget the fucking, dude. Forget the pricing on fucking on SSDs that I can't afford. This shit's expensive too. What the hell? Nah, not this. I like to keep it there, just to remind me that like I could get a bit more, but I'm not gonna. Oh, good god. At the rate I'm gonna take me like 20 weeks to reach like that level. Again, I'm not playing as often as I could be. Not that I really want to, but it is gonna just get hard, like a soft reminder there. All right. I could be getting more tickets a day, but I can't, dude. I'll be honest. Like, I think one of those things, right? So if we're being real, right? So setting aside everything I've been talking about so far today, I'm gonna be so for real. I think I checked out of the game like a while back. And again, I'm kind of keeping. Basically, just it's like I'm just maintaining my car at this point. I'm just kind of using it here and there, just making sure it looks nice. It doesn't actually get like deleted by just the passing of time at this point, and it's fine. It looks okay. At this point, my concerns for the game had kind of felt like at this one necessarily not, because again, my channel's not necessarily super big. And even if it was, I don't think Caleb would listen to me because that's kind of how it goes with companies. We're gonna grab all of this, I think. Let's grab this one. Oh, that's fine. I guess we get this amount, right? I'll grab that one. I'll grab this one. Grab this one. But yeah, no, I just don't know, man. I've been real from like a couple different angles. I don't know what to do with this game. I don't know what to do with my other problems, to be honest with you. And it's not like they're like necessarily big. It's just stuff that, like, that needs to be handled. But I'm also glad that I've been kind of keeping up with this a little bit, but also training medals. 160 tickets. Okay. For two. That's what the hell. So hypothetically, how many coins would that be per? There's 1,000 per day, right? That's 80 tickets, right? Or is it per week? My bad. That's crazy work, actually. Jesus. I mean, as long as this doesn't actually just fully leave, I think I'll be fine. But damn, dude. All right, hold on. Let me actually. I don't know. I don't think it's a. I really wish you could like not necessarily to do them, but I would like to check what the events are here, because they just disappear and then you can access them. At least from this side of things, right? So if we go to the again main menu here, go to I guess it would put in the sub menu as well. Not sure. All right, click on here. We're gonna do news, and then we're gonna do the attribute training grounds or whatever it's called. Brave Souls. There we go. Nope, I don't care about this one. I guess is it called attribute medals? Is that what it's called? Wait, what does this say? Hold up. As official move training grounds. No. Wait. Multiple soul ticket consumption enter special training grounds. To allow players to use multiple tickets when starting the quest. Okay. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Since when was that added? Like a month ago at least, right? Where's the fucking event? What the hell? It's not showing up here. What the fuck? Where is it? It's not here. It's physically not here. What? Oh my god, dude. Okay, okay. Okay. I need to do some just because are they clear in my order thing? I think they might be. No, actually, I don't think they are. They disappear. I think. Yeah, they just disappear. Um. Oh, God. No, I can't. I literally can't do anything with that. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, dude. I can't even look at the rewards because it's like the fucking attribute medal things are not there. My assumption is, I've done this twice at least. Now it's about 1,000 per week, right? So I get about 80. So that means I get like that means I get like an extra 30 tickets off that. Because I'll be honest, tickets are probably like the best thing you could really necessarily get out of this. Unless you just want to straight up claim this. Which, again, not very big amount. Actually, 3,000 is a decent amount. But that's 2 weeks of this. So it would just realistically be this amount, right? So about 1,000 of this. And I think that's because I'm missing some. Or no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. You get that from just the thing of it as well as the main thing. But yeah, if assuming we go off that, right? So we get 8, so that's 80. So we get 30 tickets per time we do it extra. That's kind of how the math goes. If you already maxed your attribute tree ground, so it's probably fine. You're probably just using this for soul tickets. Realistic, you should probably save it up for the other stuff. But also, I'll be real. This is irritatingly like you have to get so much, and this is not really worth it. At least from this side of things. It's probably worth it more just on the tickets more than anything else. Because the crest is really what probably kill you like more than anything. It's not really worth it to do other than that, right? At least from my perspective of things. Like if you get any excess of the fucking things, it's probably fine. So say you do say you only want to get like the bare minimum, right? Anything after you get this, right? It's probably worth it, or maybe even this, right? So it's because it costs 60. So you can get 250 medals to play with after, right? So whatever you get bonus, it's probably fine. My alarm is kicking me in the ass a little bit. Alright, but yeah, not that. Yeah, that's kind of irritating though. But wait, hold on. I need to go grab my metal exchange. We're gonna go get our. I don't think I grabbed my tickets from this yet. Yeah, I have not. I think I need to get my orbs from this as well. Yeah, I'll grab that. Yeah. Alright. But that's gonna be it for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this week. Again, let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. I hope you enjoyed my rant today about my SSD fucking problems. It's a very mild problem in the sense that it's like it's just affecting. It doesn't really affect this game in particular because it just runs fine. But it's very, very, very irritating to just have to deal with this. It's so stupid, man. I'm like, dude. And Before I had the money, no, I definitely don't. But even if I did have the money, like I'd have to buy another 2 components regardless. 'Cause fuck, the SSD and the fucking RAM, man. God damn it. Oh my god. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Stay solid and bye bye.